This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2019 Primetime Avenger model 26BH. This is not a floor plan video, it's more of a how-to video. I'm just going to show you some of the features and how they work, okay? So we have regular scissor type stabilizers. We have a power awning with LED strip, outside speakers. We have a TV mount along with power and signal out. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like you're getting a hitch with it. So the hitch is a Husky centerline weight distribution hitch with built-in sway control. We'll show you how that operates when you pick up. Okay. Let's see what else we have in here. Well, looking. Okay. You have a power tongue jack. Now this power tongue jack, if it ever fails, you can pull this plug out of the top, and it has a 3/4 inch hex, so you can crank it manually if you need to. 2 LP tanks full. You have a deep cycle marine battery, and this is just a hookup for a if you wanted to get a solar battery charger. I think that one's Zamp. But that's all it is. It's just if you wanted to add something like that on. You have your dump hose and a reducer for your power cord. Okay, so the most common way to get water to the trailer is the city water hookup, which is right here. So you're just going to hook the hose on there and you're all set. Now if you don't have city water where you're camping, you can pre-fill your fresh water tank right here and then just use the onboard pump to pump the water. All the plumbing will work as though you have city water. So I'll show you where the pump switch is once we get inside. But you have two options, either city water or pumping water from your tank. This is your short cord here. It's a 30 amp cord. I showed you the reducer up front to reduce it down to a 20. This is just a service panel for your refrigerator. You don't really need to go in there. Just cable through. This is your black tank flush here. So after you dump your black tank, you can see you got a gray, which is sink and shower water, and then the black, which is toilet water and waste. You after you dump the black tank, if you leave the valve open, you have to leave the valve open, otherwise too much pressure builds up. You put the hose to the dump station right on there, turn it on, it'll spray out the inside of your black tank and clean it out really well. That's just a sprayer there for hosing things down. This is your water heater here. Okay. So the switches to operate it are inside. Never run it without water in it. This is where it drains right here. Always let the pressure out of it before you pull the drain plug, and never do that. Never work on it or drain it when it's hot. Okay. I'll show you the switches when we get inside. And remember to inspect your roof regularly. Make sure it's in good shape. Figure a few times in summer is probably good, but it should be part of your regular maintenance, going up there and taking a look around. Ooh, the AC's going. Ooh, it's cold. Wow, that's good. Alright, so let's see where we're at here. This is your awning switch right here. Your power awning. Never leave the awning out unattended, of course. Roll it in when you're not at the campsite. Let's see. Okay, your range is right here. You have three knobs. This is the sparker. Turn it clockwise to spark it. That's for your oven there. This device here is your power converter. So So this converts AC to DC power. So you can see when you're plugged in, you've got 110 AC on this side. You got regular circuit breakers here. Plus, you have, they're all labeled here. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC here. So you have 12 volt fuses here, and they're all labeled. There's also a battery tender, so if you're plugged in, it'll sense how much energy your battery has up front, and it'll always keep it charged. That is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector. It should always be green. If it's not, get it serviced. Your refrigerator is a gas absorption refrigerator, meaning it works on both 110 AC and LP gas. So the finger, right now it says auto. You could select, make different selections, but auto, that's where you really want it. Auto means auto electric. It means that you're going to, if you put it on auto, it will automatically seek out electricity and use it. If you can't find it, it will switch to gas. So keep that in mind. You can run it on gas like that, dedicated, but if you got it on auto and it can't find electricity, it'll automatically let it on gas anyway. Alright. GFCI. This is how you test your tank levels here. Okay. Water pump switch right there that we talked about. Your water heater switch is here, electric and gas. Okay. The toilet itself sits right over the black tank. So one thing you have to remember is you can't use it dry. So you have to have chemical and water in it. So what you're going to do is when you get to the campground, you hook up your power and your water. You'll put a dose of chemical in the bowl. Then you'll step on the flush pedal and let at least a gallon of water go into it, and then you're all set to use it. Never use it dry because the smell will be terrible and it'll get clogged up. Of course, you can drop this table down and turn it into a bed if you need to. What is this? Back of it. This is a jackknife sofa, I believe. Jackknife's flat. Your thermostat is an analog thermostat, self-evident. Try to always just keep the fan on auto. That's the best way to run it. Okay. TV mounted here. That's your antenna up there. Then you have, let's see, let me look around here. And an emergency escape window right there. Okay. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Your keys are hanging on the sink here. So, and then you have some sound over here. And of course, a TV hookup here where you could add another TV. Okay. All right, Alan, thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please remember to inspect your roof regularly just to make sure it's in good shape. Right now, this is when it comes to the plumbing, it's in camping mode, so all the antifreeze has been purged from the system and replaced with fresh water. The water heater is in camping mode and full right now, so you're all set. Never run the water heater without water in it. Okay? Thank you.